Hey, welcome to ClankTV. This is the new show that I have here called I Think. And this show is going to be a little bit different than what I've been doing. If you've been watching this channel, then you know I've been doing more conspiracy theories, things about Tupac, and a lot of things. I'll talk about that in another video, why I kind of not been posting. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and try. This is Barefoot Cabernet Sauvignon. Why? Well, because it was the cheapest one at Ralph's, the grocery store. And this is the way that I pick my wines. I look at the wines that are the cheapest, and then I see which one is gone the most, you know, which one people buy the most. And that's the one that I say, well, it's got to be good if everybody's buying it. So it's good. Tastes like fruity. I don't know. It's wine to me. But look, the real reason this video I am making today, if that makes sense, is that Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican, and you know, Puerto Rico produces a lot of great people. Me, J-Lo, Ricky Martin, Mark Anthony, million baseball players. But besides that, Puerto Rico has been going through a lot of financial problems recently, and mostly there's a lot of reasons. We're not going to get into the issues, the financial issues of Puerto Rico, but recently they filed for bankruptcy. Now, how does that affect you? Well, I don't know, but it affects Puerto Ricans because we don't like to see our home struggle the way that it has been for many years, for many reasons. But I'm going to go even beyond that. You know, there was an election very recently about whether Puerto Rico should become a state. And this is an election that's been going on for many years, and there's always been a lot of debate within Puerto Ricans whether we should remain a commonwealth, because we're a commonwealth. And what that means is that we're not really a country, we are a U.S. territory. And we fight in the United States military, we died in Vietnam, we died in Iraq, we died everywhere, just like any other American. That's the reason that we have citizenship, and we're born with citizenship and a social. And no, Puerto Rico is not the capital of Mexico, so let's leave those questions out. But Puerto Rico, an island in the Caribbean that produces very beautiful people, obviously, they voted to become a state. And that's huge, because that means that Puerto Ricans want to join the Union, the United States. And what I found interesting was the way that it was being reported in the media, if it was even being reported, and it was almost like it's not that this big of a deal, when in fact is that Puerto Rico becoming a state is a huge deal, because it's, for us, at least for Puerto Ricans it is. I don't know about non-Puerto Ricans, but for us it's a huge deal, because it means it changes everything. I mean, you're talking about being somewhat independent. We do get a lot of money from the United States, but I mean somewhat independent, to becoming a state with the same everything, just like any other state, the same regulations, same federal mandates, and all of that. So what happens when Puerto Rico becomes a state? Well, you know, obviously the United States need to allow Puerto Ricans to become a state. But beyond that, what I wanted to get to was that it was being reported that this election that just happened, this is huge, it's big time, that actually I'll read you the line. It says, CNN reported some Puerto Ricans voted for U.S. statehood. Okay, some Puerto Ricans voted for U.S. statehood. And to me, I found it like, what are they talking about? 97% of people that voted to become a state. 97%. That's not some, that's most, if you do your math right. So I don't understand why the lack of the media coverage. I don't understand. This should be like one of the top stories. Or why is it being downplayed as some Puerto Ricans voted to become a state, when most, if not almost all, voted to become a state? So I know that a lot of people have questions, and a lot of people have a lot of comments, and a lot of people have, you know, bad things to say or whatever it is. So I'm going to leave it up to the comments, because I believe they are trying to downplay this whole Puerto Rico being a state thing. And when I say they, I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know who yet, but I'm sure you guys know. So just leave a comment. I'm going to try to answer everyone, and we can have a discussion about what's really going on with this statehood. I mean, do people that are not Puerto Ricans, do they want a 51st state? Does it even affect you? And yeah, Puerto Rico has a lot of debt and all of that, but it also has a lot of opportunity there, just like Hawaii or Alaska or any other place. So I'm going to leave it up in the comments. Let me know why is CNN reporting this the way that they're reporting it, you know, and why is it not a bigger deal? Why are they still going over the Comey testimony and the Russia allegations? I mean, that they can do it, but does it have to be 24 hours? Can you spend, you know, a few minutes talking about something as big as the United States adding another state to the union? I don't know. To me, it's a big deal. Maybe I'm Puerto Rican. Maybe I'm being biased, but maybe you guys can enlighten me as to why this is being downplayed. So until next time, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing this series, I think, where I tell you what I think more often. And I will get back to the Tupac conspiracy. You know, for a while I was doing interviews, and I was trying to get to the bottom of, is he alive, is he not? Anyway, you gotta just search for those videos. But I came to some conclusions, and I will share that on that side when it's time to do that, and I will tell you all about it. So follow me on Twitter, Q Reyes. Hit me up. I always try to hit everybody back. So until next time, this is actually pretty good. I mean, it's drinkable. So to me, there's only two categories: drinkable, not drinkable. This is drinkable. All right. So peace.